In simplification 12, we're asked to remove the brackets and simplify this following expression. A plus 5 groups of A plus 5. Now this is a little bit more complicated, so we're going to have a closer look at this and have a look at a method that's most useful for figuring this question out. So we're going to look at removing the brackets and simplifying A plus 5 times A plus 5. First of all, I want you to have a little look at this here. And it's just a way to think about it. So we've got 2 plus 3 groups of A plus B. And as we know from all the work we've done, 2 plus 3 groups of A plus B is going to be 5 groups of A plus B. That's just 2 plus 3 together. 5 groups of A is A, and 5 groups of B is 5B. Okay? But because we don't know what this number is, we kind of have to think about what other method we could do in order to solve this. And we know that 2 groups of A plus B plus 3 groups of A plus B is another way to think about this question. So instead of thinking of 2 plus 3 groups of A plus B, and we know that would give us 5 groups of A plus B, instead we're thinking 2 groups of A plus B, and we've also got another 3 groups of A plus B. So we've broken this question up into 2 separate pieces that we already know how to deal with. So let's go back to this bit up here at the top. A plus 5 times A plus 5. We're going to apply exactly this method here to it and see what we get. So applying this method, instead of writing A plus 5 times A plus 5, so instead of writing the 2 plus 3 times this, we're going to break it up into 2 pieces. So instead of saying 2 plus 3 times A plus B, we said 2 times A plus B. So instead of saying A plus 5 times A plus 5, we're going to say the A, this A here, times the A plus 5, that's this A plus 5 here. Fortunately, I used a bad example here. Here we go. The plus 5, we're going to have this plus 5 here as well, times A plus 5. This is a terrible example, but we're going to run with it. Okay, so we're going to break up the first part into 2 separate pieces. This A goes here, this plus 5 goes here, and then the A plus 5 is what we're multiplying by. So we've got the 2 times the A plus B is going to be the A times the A plus 5. That's A times A plus 5. The plus 3 times A plus B, plus 3 times A plus B, is going to be the plus 5 times A plus 5. So maybe we'll find a better example now in a second. So if we move on to the next simplification question, removing brackets and simplifying 8a plus 7 times 2a plus 2, you can see us applying the method here. So instead of saying we've got 8a plus 7 groups of this, we're going to say that we've got 8a groups of this plus 7 groups of this. So we've got 8a groups of 2a plus 2, and we also have plus 7 groups of 2a plus 2. And you've learnt the method, you know how to multiply all of this out. You're going to do it line by line. You're going to have this, we're going to say that's equal to this, we're going to say that's equal to whatever that expands to and whatever this expands to. We're going to tidy it all up, we're going to take our answer, we're going to put it in the answer box, we're going to click on submit, and we're going to get the score that you deserve.